You're talking to Michael Kargbo, Electricity and Water Regulatory Commission. That's where I work, and I'm the head of water.
So far, we've seen an engagement being concluded in Makeni with stakeholders and other parties. What is the rationale of this engagement?
Well, this engagement is not only in Makeni, but we're engaging other stakeholders in other areas, both Kenema, Putloko, Kabbalah, all of those places, we're engaging them. The main reason is for us to popularize or let the people understand what's the draft regulation that we've already done, what they're about. And this is a consultation process wherein they are going to give us their input into the drafts that we've already done as a commission. Once these inputs are being captured from stakeholders, we're going to take them to parliaments, and then these things will become law. And this law is what we will call regulation. And these regulations will be used to manage, supervise, monitor the electricity sector and the water sector. Those that are supplying power, those that are generating power, those that are distributing power, and also those that are ensuring access to power. For instance, the electrical contractor that will come and connect your house to EDSA, and also those that are bringing meters also into the country. We don't want people to just come with meters anyhow. The quality and standards are things that we're particular about to make sure that we maintain them. So those people also will be regulated. All of that is in this law. And also we have consumer relations. We call them consumer regulation. They are also in this law to tell people exactly, you as consumer, what are you expecting from this utility, because you are paying money in place of your bills and your services. You are paying money for all of those things. So what are you expecting from them? And then the utility also must make sure that there is a service agreement between them and the consumer. This is how I intend to supply my service, that is electricity and water, whether you are Salwako, whether you are EDSA. So that's why we are here today, to make sure everybody that pertains to these two sectors, especially in the provision of services, are regulated accordingly. That's what this draft consultation is about.
So, what's the assessment so far from the participants' participation and as well the delivering of the message from the various individuals who are doing presentation?
Well, actually, I'm very much overwhelmed by the contribution and the enthusiasm, that is coming out from this region, because they face so much problem with these utilities, the aggregators. So based on that, they are willing to embrace the commission, and they showed that even the stakeholders, officials, and also even the local people, all of them are looking forward to these regulations being law approved in parliament, so that it will be used to manage services, so that they will get quality service for the money that they are paying. So we thank them so much, and they gave us lots of contribution because of their experience. They gave us those contributions. I want to assure the people as well that those considerations will be taken into cognizance. We are going to include them in this regulation, and we ensure them that we are going to make sure that we monitor all of these utilities accordingly, even as stipulated in these regulations.
Are there other places you'll be visiting after here to pass on the message?
Yes, both Kenema, Makeni, Moyamba, Putloko as well will be going there, and also even Freetown, Waterloo, all of those areas we will visit to make sure that we popularize this very well.
So, when do you started all this popularization, and when are you expecting to conclude it?
Well, we started this week. This is our first week. We started on Tuesday. No, on Wednesday. Sorry, we started on Wednesday. We'll conclude by the end of the month. And probably first week into the next month, which is April. We'll conclude by then, not later than first week in April.
Yes, let me take you back briefly. One of the main here was monitoring and also ensuring that the services are provided to both parties. And as a commission, your role is also to seek the interest of consumers and also the ones that are providing the facilities. Now, are there penalties for defaulters?
Yes, there are penalties. There is what we call enforcement regulation, which mainly is to look at ways of addressing default. And one thing is, we don't want to just if there is any offense, we just happen to just close your business or penalize you at once. What we'll do is, there are stages. There are what we'll follow. Like for instance, you'll be asked why you are not doing what you are doing or what you're supposed to do, or why you defaulted. And if there is correction that is to be made, we'll be able to make such correction. We'll give you time for you to amend what you've done. If you cannot do that, then we'll take the necessary action. Defaults or offenses can be of varied levels, but that will be the discretion of the commission. And also complaints mechanism is also part of this, wherein the consumer will be able to report of any anomalies in terms of the services they are getting. And even the utility as well, we are here to also seek their interest. If there is also any problem they are getting with consumers, they are able also to reach the commission, and the commission will be able to set like a public hearing for the utility to voice out what is their concern, and also the consumer to also be able to provide their comments or reaction against what the utility is saying. So this is a transparent process wherein the regulator will be in the middle as an independent body.
All right, so end the interview. Many people may see this as a new idea. What is the message you are leaving for them now, in a way of them understanding or accepting this particular phenomenon?
Well, we want them to give us time as a commission to be able to reach to them, and if there is any concern they have with regards to this regulation, they should meet us as soon as possible before this is taken to parliament. At least they have from now till next month to ensure that they're able to bring up relevant comments that will be used, to make sure that these regulations encompasses everybody's concern, so that it will be a document that will be the people's document. It is your document. These regulations are your document. We are going to use it and make sure that we bring quality service in electricity and water to the people.
Emphasis was laid to reach you. How should they reach the commission?
Well, they
The
can reach
ways.
the commission at 55 Bowie Street in Freetown, and we've already, the deputy CA is very keen, very interested in what we are doing in the council, so they have to meet him as well with any comment for now, until we are able to set up a permanent office in the provinces, because we're just setting up. We are only operating full-fledged now in Freetown, but we intend coming and setting up our offices here, and